So it's good to give them things to do along the way. I just ask them to hop up on things, or so that's how they earn freedom basically, is by doing something for me. Freedom is the reward. And that doesn't mean like full freedom. That's Oscar. He took advantage of that. Hey, he's the weak link in our pack. Just the least trained, I guess. See how there's a corner coming up? Oi, back. I can't see around that corner, so I want to set him up for success. Make sure that he's not going to screw up. If a dog was to be there, he would probably meet it because he's right there. Like if they're within like that meter, it's in personal space. They sort of can't help but say hello. Let's get some cool B-roll. So this is a local track that we walk on sometimes. Hey, so I got asked a few questions after that last video, just random things like what shoes do I wear? Vivo barefoot. Like I just wear shoes that can last. I mostly wear bare feet, but it's just if I'm on stony trails or something, I sometimes like to sweat shoes. I break a lot of shoes. Fijo is from my brother's tree. Other questions like, how do I get the dogs to walk behind me? It's not about getting them to walk behind you, it's about putting them in a follower state of mind. So it's natural for a leader of a pack to walk up front and for the followers to follow behind. Obviously, give them time to run around and play in front. From what I can see, the majority of dogs that I see out walking are very disconnected from the handler. They're exploring their environment on their own buzz for the whole walk. Dogs need to explore, that's natural, but it's important that you give them the permission to do that. So there's a time and a place where these guys can run around and go and explore, sniff stuff and interact with other dogs sometimes, but I say when they can and can't do that. And that's just simple. Like it's sort of like with your children. Like there's times where they can go and run around, play with their mates. Sometimes you can't. There's a bunch of little things that can go into walking a dog, but basically you just want to have them in tune with you. So you want to be able to stop and they stop and look at you. Environment is a big thing. So there's going to be lots of distractions that you pass. Like you can have a dog that's really good inside, and then the moment you take it outside, lots of distractions, ears shut off. So that's just means you need to practice more in those environments. So if your dog knows come in your backyard, and then when you go to the park, there's going to be like dogs over there and birds and things that they want to engage with. So you have to practice in a way that they're not able to screw up. Long line, have something that is a higher value than interacting with a dog. Toys can be good, but you're not using it as a distraction. You're going to use it as a reward when they listen to you. So if you say come, and they come right away, a toy or food, something, pets. If your dog loves affection, give them pets. If you say come and they don't come, you're able to give them a pop on the leash. Hey, hurry up, get back here. Like, you gotta follow through with what you're asking, but only if they know it. So you have to teach them first. Like, I would do a lot of repetitions in low distraction environment first before you expect it in a increased distraction area. Should we get walking? So, assuming you're a pet dog owner, you just want to be able to take your dog for a nice walk down to the park. Alright. So now, because there's no one around, they're being good, I can say, okay, I can go run around and play for a little while. See how Buzz is going off a bit too far, leads them astray. Might he come back? He's leading Woody astray. Woody, get back. Back. For a lot of people, they let their dogs get away with a bit too much, like walking a bit too far in front, or being a bit too disconnected, off in their own world, sniffing things all around. Hello. I think it's important that you give them an opportunity to be dogs and to run around and to explore and interact, smell the ground. It's important that you don't let them take advantage of that either. So the moment that a dog starts to go outside of your bubble, like I'll let them know, like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. Now, they're not just hanging around because they're in fear of thinking I'm going to beat them or something. It's them choosing to be here. It's what we call pack drive. It's very natural for a dog to be in a pack and stick together. The packs are stronger when you stick together. I think people might try a little bit too hard sometimes to keep their dogs under control or to keep them around, but that's trying to be too controlling. You see parents do it too with children. Like they're not giving them any freedom. They have to be right here all of the time. See how he sort of started to drift off there, sniffing something caught his attention. Up there. Sit. Let's go. What is the most important command to teach your dog? Recall. Come here. They need to be able to come at any moment. I think a lot of people use recall as a negative thing. Like, you really need to make it a positive thing. The dog should want to come to you, not just come to you because it's getting told off. You want them to come running to you. And how long it's going to take them to catch up. Not long. It's good to sneak off every now and then from them so that they learn to pay more attention to where you are and what you're doing. That's why I don't speak loudly to them. I want to sort of get them to try and listen harder. Because if I'm just shouting like, hey, come here, like, they're gonna rely on that. That's a nice bird. Bye bye birdie. Free check. Hunting dogs. Rabbits or mice in here. Pre-COVID-19 in New Zealand only. Do I trust it? Yeah. Right. What I see is lacking with relationships with people and their dogs. They probably don't have enough fun with them. Like with them. The dog's having lots of fun, but they're not having fun. Like the dog's off in its own world, flipping around, playing around. But the owner's like just either on their phone or like yelling at them or chasing after them. Sam's top tip of the day: have fun with your dog. Tip number 2. Explore with your dogs. Now, this is a part of the track I've never been to. So we're exploring. They can smell. Looks to me like a lot of people haven't listened here. Hold on, what? Tip number 3. Stay relaxed when you're walking your dog. If you're too high energy, too intense, too stressed, excited, too much, too heightened, they're going to feed off that. So same as if you're calm, they're going to feed off that. A lot of people create the problem that they're seeing in their dog. So if their dog's reactive, it's probably because they react. They see a dog, they probably tense up, or they get nervous, or they're being impulsive about. But it's usually for a reason. It's usually just because they don't know what to do. So they know that their dog might become intense, start pulling on the leash. They naturally pull back. It just creates a whole lot of tension. Whereas you need to communicate with the dog efficiently. That's going too far. Get back. I'm so glad we don't have snakes in this country.